Talk about the academy that you're trying to build. Are we going to be able to move from 25,000 to like 3 million within the space of 2 or 3 years?
If you promise to keep buying on Jumia, do it. No, more seriously, I think there is two things, and the figure that you mentioned, that I mentioned, 25,000. I think we are doing two things to train people. First is the academy. And we're trying to actually bridge the skill set gaps that exist in Algeria. I hope I'm not going to offend anyone, but there is a lot of skill sets that are not being developed by the education system here, and especially in the internet companies, right? And for every internet skills, when I think about online marketing, when I think about design, graphic design, when I think about all of those, the talent pool is actually very weak. Should be in quantity, and may I say also in quality. So we have to train those. We have to train and develop those talents internally, and that's the point of the academy. But the academy is really being pointed into a really focused subset of talents, maybe 100, 200. The reason being is that training those people is extremely expensive, and not only is it expensive, is the churn that you were mentioning is actually also very, very aggressive. People know now that some of those talents, if you look for them in Jumia, you will actually find the best kind of people you can find in Nigeria. I think the larger scale is, and the initiative that we have taken is called the J-Force. And this is where we have the bulk of employment and opportunity that we offer to basically any Nigerians. This is a pyramidal scheme that is a physical sales force, and people that are actually in the neighborhood, in their social network, in their areas, getting to educate people about Jumia, helping them placing orders, and getting a commission out of it. And by doing so, they become a full-fledged entrepreneurs. I think when education has failed you, it's only values, merit, and hard work that can actually save you and take you away from where you are. And it's actually one of the best education I know of. And so what we have also observed is that it's easy to throw the word entrepreneur like this and say everybody would like to be an entrepreneur, but the real fact is that if you don't have a concept, if you don't have an idea, and especially if you don't have capital, you're no entrepreneur. You're just like a freelance consultant, right? Or an interim or temp staff. And this is not what we wanted to do. We wanted to say there is therefore an opportunity for Jumia to offer a gateway to entrepreneurship to people, and to actually give them an opportunity to start having their own staff, having their own businesses, understanding the financial concepts. And so this J-Force program is enrolling people that are coming from basically everywhere, and telling them, okay, you know what, you're going to learn the first skills, and the first skills of an entrepreneur is sell something. So you have the entire portfolio of Jumia. We're going to help you by offering a small discount and try to sell something to someone. And it works. He sells something, and then he sells a bit more, and then he sells a bit more. And the more he sells, the more commission we give him. And reaching a certain level, we tell him, you know what, now we're going to give you some people to train, and some agents, and you're going to show them how you do that, to actually sell stuff. And not only we're going to do that, but we're going to give you a cut of what they're selling. And basically mimicking what is happening in every company and in every organization where there is a share of profit and a share of organization. We started that program 15 months ago, and now I think the best agent is making around 1.5 to 2 million a month, roughly. Not alone, but because he's managing actually a team of 20 agents that are going and actually also learning to sell. And those guys have an incentive to become just like him. So we have created a positive aspiration that is mutually beneficial to both of us, Jumia, as educating the market about e-commerce and what e-commerce does, but also offering opportunities for people to thrive. And may I say, because I was reading actually the leaflet, the most successful person in those programs are women, much more than men. Should it be in the J-Force or should it be in Jumia? If you take today the org chart of Jumia, I'm actually an endangered species. I'm the last one. I'm the last one left there. It's the only Nigerian or West African woman actually in the entire top 20 of Jumia. Maybe there is a couple of men with the HR director, but that's it. And I think this is actually very much related to at least what I observe, is that entrepreneurship requires hard work and humility. And that's a feature, and a lot of drive and a lot of social connection as well. And those are skill sets and features that we find more often, among women. And there is no surprise if I'm being
I was going to say that there is, you are also an endangered species on that table.
Everywhere I go.
Okay, thank you, Martin. The J-Force one sounds a little bit more like networking, network marketing of some sort, and I think it's a great one.